Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Raymond Ramos, Raymond R. from Brooklyn, New York. Grateful to God for another day of life. I woke up this morning and opened two gifts. My eyes. Very blessed. Today's November 3rd. It's 9:24 in the morning in East Coast, New York. Having my cup of coffee. My daughter is she's taking a shower. She's listening to some worship music. I can hear her worship music. Maybe you can hear her worship music. You have no idea, as a father who's a pastor who has a 21-year-old daughter, a 28-year-old son, is grateful that they're both serving the Lord and that she's listening to Christian music, getting her head right, her heart right. She learned that from someone. She saw someone else doing that. And how important music and how powerful music is, and to be careful what music you allow to enter your ear gate, because whatever enters your ear gate and your eye gate is going to enter your heart. So not because she has to, not because it was forced upon her, but because it was modeled before her, how to prepare your heart, how to meditate, how to have, intense focus on God's goodness, His grace, His mercy, and His love. So my 21-year-old daughter's in her shower listening to worship music, and I get to walk down the stairs from my bedroom to my living room. It's a blessing, that the kids, if you're a Christian, you have children, model before them. They don't care what you say, it's what you do. So make sure that you live in a way that you would want them to follow. Going to church is great, but it's what you do after church. Hopefully, what you learn in church, you're applying when you leave church. Faith and love and mercy and grace and forgiveness. So I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. Reflecting upon my last 40 days in Europe and all that God has done. I think it's pretty interesting and pretty miraculous and incredible that a dirty, filthy drug addict from Brooklyn, a nobody, that God would allow him to go to 12-step meetings to get clean, wake up a little bit as he did some step work and surrounded by people who were in recovery, and get provoked spiritually and get to a point where I knew that life without God was going to be absolutely miserable, because I had hit other bottoms clean without the drugs and the alcohol and anything like that. And I ended up at the foot of the cross with 4.5 years clean, receiving and believing Christ, repenting from my sins. My whole life changed that day. I had 4.5 years clean. Today I have 30 and a half years, let's say. So it's 26 years ago. And I get to serve the Lord. I get to preach the gospel. I get to go to different places and let people know what God has done in my life. I'm not perfect. I'm a regular guy who obviously does not know how to shave, right? And I made myself available. And I said, God, if you can use anything, there was a song Brooklyn Tabernacle used to sing, if you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. And I used to sing that song to God. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hands, Lord, and my feet. So, yeah. And the Lord has used me. Living a self-centered life, being a narcissist, is not fulfilling life. It's very unfulfilling, very lonely, a lot of pain. A lot of people get hurt. So, living a Christ-centered life, making Christ direct decisions, biblical decisions, has truly changed my life for the better. And so I'm glad that God takes nothing and turns it into something. And God takes a little and turns it into a lot. So I'm blessed, I'm grateful. Gave my wife a kiss and a hug before she went to work. Came downstairs and I have some coffee waiting for me. I was 16 years old and I was waiting to die. I wanted to die. I hated life. I hated God. I hated everybody. So much pain and hurt in my heart. It just turned into anger and violence and rage. I wasn't like a gangster. I'm cut from a cult of cowardice that fueled a lot of behavior that was sad. So, but God came into my life. He healed my hurts, renewed my mind, redeemed my past, gave me a purpose in the present, and he secured my eternity, and I'm living out my destiny. That's pretty good news. Jesus Christ changed my life. Regular guy from Brooklyn. Married, going to be 24 years. 24 years, I'm going to be married in March. We're going to start a 90-day countdown next month. I'll have 31 years clean in February. Pretty awesome. So, anyway, God bless you guys. Pastor Raymond Ramos here, Recovery House of Worship. You can go to check out our website. If you struggle with any type of addiction, there's many different addictions. Addiction has many faces, I should say. Or you're in recovery, 12-step recovery, or recovery from anything, addiction, alcoholism, gambling, eating, hoarding, shopping, sex and love, codependency. If you're an adult, child of an alcoholic, so many different faces of addiction. The Recovery House Worship is here to serve you. We have Zoom gatherings every day of the week. We have in-person gatherings in Brooklyn, Staten Island, Pennsylvania, Texas, San Fernando Valley, all over the place. So you can check out rhow.org. God bless you. Pastor Raymond Ramos here from Brooklyn, New York. Raymond R. in the Rooms of Recovery. Raymond Ramos from Ray Ramos Coaching, if you're in the coaching world. Have a blessed day. Hope to see you on Zoom or in person somewhere and give you a hug. God bless.